Joining us on stage is Sarah Tamani.
Hello everybody, my name is Sarah and this is my venture Ilu. So I'm a designer and an illustrator, and I decided to create this venture Ilu because Ilu is a platform that protects illustrators from plagiarism, and this is why. So, as we all know today, too many illustrators are victims of plagiarism by big names such as Zara, H&M, Forever 21, and so on. And whether they are famous or not, illustrators are unfortunately very easy targets, especially in our digital era. For instance, H&M recently made the headlines after ripping off a graffiti artist named Revoke for one of its ad videos. So what they did is they used the artwork for an ad without asking Revoke or without even mentioning him. Revoke sent a letter to complain, and you know what? What's insane is H&M decided to sue him because they thought as the artwork wasn't legally protected, they were allowed to use it. So Revoke felt quite unloved and unhappy and betrayed, and he felt very alone. But then Revoke shared his story online, and as he was quite famous in the graffiti world, people start complaining about what happened, and more people starting to support him and reject H&M's unfair and hypocrite behavior, and they were even starting to organizing boycotts, and it was even on TV. So very surprisingly, H&M posted an apology, and they said that they were trying to find a solution with Revoke and that they wanted to love and support all the artists. So the truth is, H&M felt ashamed and threatened because his public image has been very damaged by this story. But what's interesting here is what made them change their mind. People, the voice of so many people. Revoke was supported by thousands and thousands of people, so he was not alone anymore. And that's exactly what we want to do with Ilu. We want to do a systematical system of support and protection. We want to create the illustrator best business friend, providing registration, so an online platform for registration, some legal info from experts, meaning lawyers, illustrators, and business people, and of course, and most importantly, a community of watchers that support you and shame the copycats. So we want to give a voice to the little. And in the creative world, especially in freelance, the illustrators are the less protected ones. This is why we want to protect their original creative works. And so, some facts. Nowadays, illustrators must register their illustration. It means that in order to protect their illustration, they have to pay either $35 per illustration if it's published, meaning if the illustration is already commercialized, but if the illustrations are not commercialized, meaning that they are unpublished, they need to pay $35 for collection of illustration. The problem is many illustrators, just like Revoke, don't do that. And after plagiarism, the costs are much more pricey. This explains why so few of them sue the copycats. So our problem is how to protect illustrators in the digital era, where everything can be copied and pasted. And that's when ILU comes in. So this is the prototype. As you can see, sorry. So yes, the prototype promotes the illustrators and all the people we work with. You have the About page where we love, we care, and we help illustrators and illustration. Then you just need to sign in and create an account. You enter your name, and of course, your Instagram account will be linked because it's extremely important. Then you have two different plans. Pierre is choosing the free plan. So what happens is he just needs to enter to upload an HD image and then to register by giving all its info and the date of creation. Then our committee of experts will check it, and then he will be able, he will have his registration. But that was for the free plan. What happens when there is a $9 month plan is the same thing. You just need to upload your picture and then register it. And of course, enter the date of publication because the illustration is already commercialized. And the same process happens. Of course, with this plan, you will be able to ask one question per month to one of our business people. And also, you will be able to check, thanks our image scanning program, so the same used by Google Image or Amazon, you will be able to check if any of these brands use illegally your illustrations. So this was for the website. For the app, you would have the same thing. So whenever we notice there is something strange happening with one of your illustration, we will send you an alert. And then you just need to go online and check. So you enter your information, and then, oh, there is an alert. So here we see that some copycats did something wrong. And what we want to do, we want to spread the word. We want to say this to everybody. We want to share it on Instagram, on Facebook, and tell everybody to do the same, to make some stories and to send to the press and let us do something for you. So also, thanks to the database that we will have, we will be able to offer you a system that whenever you see an illustration that you like, you will be able to take a picture, and then you will be able to have all the info of the artist who made it. The same thing with Amazon again. Our main audience, it's of course the illustrators who are connected, creative, bold, millennials, but also very unprotected, not very business-minded, unprepared, and with a very limited budget. But also people who love illustration, so fans and consumers, and who ignore that illustrators are victims of plagiarism. So let's talk about money. This is our business plan. So illustrators will pay us and we will provide them online registration with legal info and most importantly, a voice, meaning a community and a support system. And alerts thanks to the system that we will use in order to prevent and stop plagiarism. Also in a second phase, hopefully we will be able to buy some products. You will be able to buy some products that we will create, such as t-shirts, patches, and other products in an ethic way for illustrators. We also think that some sponsors, such as art schools, art stores, art organizations, and agencies might be interested in our database. So regarding the market, we know that there is the total salary of illustrators in the US is 102 billion. We know that in New York, this number is 27 billion. This means that if ILU success in having 1% of it, there is a potential market of 270 million. And side notes, based on my research, it's going to get bigger because the art students are more and more in the US, and also because we live in the world of image. So illustrations resources will be more and more needed. Now for the campaign. For the launch, we really want to do something extremely important with the digital world. So on social media, we will do some collaborations with famous illustrators and influencers who've been ripped off to spread the word. And also, we will make a street marketing campaign. The second phase will be the launch, so the website plus the app, as well as some events and exhibitions. And the idea is for this first launch to really have the core idea of the package with registration plus online shaming. And finally, we want to have a real team of experts that supports this scanning system and make some more events like copy and paste instead of copy and paste to have a fun and strong voice about plagiarism. This is our Facebook page, and this is our Instagram page. So the idea is to have something very graphic and coherent with copy, fake, and react, so people can always react and not only complain online. And this is our street marketing campaign. Again, we want to promote all the illustrators who work with us. The digital collaborators are famous illustrators who already been ripped off and for who this subject matters. And for us, it's extremely important because they will bring us trust, so people can send us the HD pictures. This will make us more credible, and also this will bring us more visibility. And to make this happen, I had the chance to work with these people and to still work with them. So the ask: to go further with ILU, we need $50,000 to create the website and the app, also to be able to pay the experts and to create some events and to spread the word online. So the presentation that you've seen has been made with the illustrations of these great people. And we know that creatives need business angels like you, but you also know that businesses need creatives like us. So we can discuss this further. Thank you very much.